Multi-blow. All right. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adeyemi Fakomiti. I'm your host this evening. I especially welcome you in this wide opportunity. Build wealth, change your lives. Build wealth, change your life. Okay? You need to build your wealth and change people's life, change other people's life. All right. So let's go. Let's look at the company first before we now check the product. Wider International Link International Limited is a proudly indigenous wellness company dedicated to enhance life through premium herbal health supplement and coffee beverages. We are committed to promote healthier lifestyle while creating sustainable income opportunity for individuals and family. So it's not just an individual, but family is going to enjoy. As a leading wellness and network marketing company, we believe that true wealth begins with good health. Okay, that is, to have a good wealth, it begins from your personal hygiene or health. Well, our innovative business model empower people to achieve financial growth through entrepreneurship. With a strong foundations in Nigeria, our vision is to expand across Africa and into global market, making a quality wellness product and life-changing business opportunity accessible to people, to everyone around the world. At Wide Opportunity Link International Limited, we are committed to inspiring healthier life, creating financial freedom through the marketing system, and building a community of successful entrepreneur. One person, one family, and one nation at a time. That is, we're going to do it step by step to be able to achieve all this. So we need your corporations to get all this done. So we're going to look the mission, the vision, and the goal of the company. First, to empower lives through the natural wellness and sustainable business opportunity. That is the mission of the company, to provide quality, herbal, healthy solutions while creating pathway to financial freedom through network marketing. You can see it's also talking about network marketing and linking up with the product. Promote healthier lifestyle through natural herb solutions. So that is our backbone. Now let's look at the people behind the company, because it's also very, very important. People behind the company before you talk about the product and also the marketing system. So Jocelyn Dione is the CEO of this great company, the founder and the CEO, a visionary leader dedicated to building transparent, rewarding financial freedom through ethical network marketing. You see, network marketing is coming up, and the product is coming up because network marketing is a kind of model of business that allow individual to start up with a small amount of money and enjoy CEO or enjoy entrepreneurship systems, and also earn great income in the system. So let's go. You can pass. Now, let's check our product. We have 4 pillars of product. 4 pillars of product. So we're going to take the product one by one. Now, product is very important because to build successful company or a successful company, the backbone of every successful company is quality product, either a quality service or a physical product. So we want to check 4 outstanding product, that World International have. So we're going to look at the first one is Vital Herbal Mixture. Vital Herbal Mixture. So we're going to look at the ingredient. We can see the picture of the ingredient. So we're going to do a little justice about the ingredient, and we'll now talk about the benefit of the product. All right. So let's look at the needs. That is Asadirachta indica. That is the botanical name of the ingredient that we're going to talk about. So support immunity. That is, it will help to build immunity. And since last week that the product has been available, a lot of people have been giving testimony about it. Okay, healthy skin, that is, it also reflects in making your skin to be, moisturized and looking nice, even from inside out. It contains powerful antioxidant. It protects, and antioxidant protect your body systems. All right. So oral health and overall wellness. Then let's look at the Carica papaya. Support digestion. That is for metabolism. Then it also helps to improve your immunity. Also healthy skin. All right. Overall wellness. So let's look at the benefit of the product. I don't want to wait more or board more on the ingredient of the product. So first, Vital Herbal Mixtures benefit. Number one, it control blood sugar. You know, when you talk about blood sugar, you're talking about glucose. So it control blood sugar. Hyperglycemia, that is when you have a high sugar. Why hypoglycemia is a low sugar. All right. So it helps to control a borderline of sugar in your body system. All right. Fight cancer cell and also improve gout. Improve gout. Now, improve gout. When you talk about gout, you're talking about your metabolism, the digestive enzyme, that is the small intestine and the large intestine. So meaning it helps to remove death away from it to keep it healthy. Then alleviate erectile dysfunction. It's talking about your respiratory organs, which is talking about the prostate, okay? That is helps in men to increase your erectile. Then fight tumor and inflammation. Inflammation is talking about something in the joint and also in the brain and all that, which in the joint can lead to arthritis and all that. So it helps to fight all inflammations in the body, in the joint. Then it also supports the brain. That you can call it brain food because it boosts the brain activeness. Then the cardiovascular, which is the heart. So apparently it helps the whole organs in the body. It's also talking about prostate and fibroid, which is prostate is for the male, while fibroid is for the main reproductive system. Then it helps in the area of balancing your hormones. When you talk about hormones, you talk about thyroid gland. Okay, that small gland that if it's hyper, that is over secretions. Okay, it can causes goiter and all that. Low secretions cause a lot of reactions or reacting for little things like that and so on and so forth. So it helps to keep it in shape to be able to, secrete normally. Then promote healthy liver and also healthy kidneys. That is, it helps the kidney to be able to function optimally so that can be able to help you to break down the fluids in your body system. So that is a fantastic #1 product from Wider Opportunity. So the next product we're going to look out for is the Art Plus. Okay, Art Care Plus. Now let's look just few ingredients from it. It contains Moringa oleifera. Moringa oleifera. That means support healthy blood. So here is when you take Vita to help all the other organs, then this one is addressing the blood. Okay, because you need a healthy blood to be able to have healthy body and also control the sugar in the blood. They also help in cholesterol. When you talk about cholesterol, you talk about bad cholesterol. That is LDL, low density of lipoprotein, which is bad cholesterol. And bad cholesterol will lead to what we call triglyceride. See, the triglyceride is the second part of the cholesterol in your arterial wall that is not allowing your blood to flow. So it helps in that area. So that's why I say it keeps the cardiovascular healthy. All right. So let's look at another one, which is a turmeric. That is Curcuma longa. Curcuma longa provide antioxidants to the body. Okay. You know, antioxidant is something that it needs to be present in the food we consume. That's why it's good to consume. You can only get it from natural plants, which is fruit, vegetables, and all that. But how many of it are we consuming? That's why you have it there. Now, the importance of food supplement in the body is that the food that is, the nutrient that is lost in our daily food that we are consuming It's loaded and packed in supplement. And supplement is far, far better because it is nutrient-based. Lost nutrient in food is loaded here. That's why you see it's usually what? Plant-based. So we need it every day so that I can be able to keep our body healthy. So let's look at the reason why you need to take this Ant Plus. It's the only capsule that we have. Number one, it supports also the healthy blood pressure. That is for those who usually have high BP. It controls it, promote cardiovascular awareness, help maintain sugar level. You can see the product are actually interwoven. They almost do almost the same thing. Strengthen the immune system, improve blood clothes. That is the triglyceride. Anything you hear clothes, or I mean you hear bad blood or whatever, is triglyceride. That's bad cholesterol. Why? It will help to improve the HDL, that is high density of lipoprotein, that is good cholesterol in the body. Okay, it also helps to regulate, irregular heartbeat. When you have a high heavy palpitation, it helps you to control that, because what usually to that is a pressure that is happen to the heart that causes what we call heavy palpitation. That is high cholesterol. Okay, so it helps to control all this. Also, for people that have hypertension, they can actually go on this product. Actually, it calms your nerves. It helps to calm your nerves. So here we are going to another two powerful products, our wonderful beverages. The first product is liquid. The second product is capsule. The third product is leverage. So we call this one 4-in-1. I call it 5-in-1 because of the ingredient that is contained. So let's look at Ganoderma lucidium. Is a very powerful GAN. You can see the picture there. We have it but we have different species of Ganoderma. All right, but this particular one is very, very healthy because it's the red one. All right, very, very healthy. It supports also immunity, also help the health and liver and functions, and also they protect stress, relax, and overall wellness. As a matter of fact, this particular product, everything that is contained here is, I call it aphrodisia. Aphrodisia is product that help men in the area of being active, both in walks, both in other room. So this particular product, it helps to keep your day going. It's a product that you can take in the morning. Another powerful ingredient in this product is called ginkgo biloba. This ginkgo biloba is another powerful product ingredient that is also needed by aged people. One from 40, 45 years and above, you need both male and female. Now, ginkgo biloba help in memories, because as we grow in age, our memory started, we start easily start forgetting things. So it improves your brain retentiveness for you to be able to remember things. So mental focus, it helps you to focus. It helps your mental alertness. All right. Healthy circulations, the brain functions, antioxidant protections, and also overall cognitive health. Cognitive health is talking about when you have your alertness, when you are able to focus or to draw attention into things so that you can be able to achieve goals. Then fantastic ginseng. Let me talk about ginseng, then we'll move on, because most of the time I talked about maca. Now, ginseng is a common food brain that we know that also help that increase energy, your daily activities energy you need, so that when you are at work, you are not feeling sleeping, you are not feeling dozing, because you need to be alert when you are at work. So ginseng helps. Ganoderma help in that area. Then is an anti-stress. Ginseng, especially these Korean Panax, is the best ginseng around the world. So it helps to take care of stress because it nerves the nerves. That's why it's good to take this product first thing in the morning, so that it will help your daily activities. By the time you get home, it will help your body to relax so that you can be able to enjoy your wonderful sleeps. So let's look at the product. Now, here are the ingredients. We call it 4-in-1 product. That's the name, 4-in-1 product. Now, help to increase energy, reduce fatigue. For those that have constant headache, fatigue. Fatigue is when your brain is not having enough oxygen can actually lead, because when the brain is sending message and the messages is not getting across to the part of the body, so it can lead to constant fatigue. So it helps in that area. Mental alertness, focus memory, concentrations, strengthen immunities, contain antioxidant, protect the body cells. You know, it's very good. Anything that has antioxidant protect the cells of the body. Then improve libido and sexual wellness, both for male and female. Okay, support healthy testosterone. Testosterone is talking about the count of the sperms, that is low count sperms, or if you have, for those that have a low count sperm, it helps them to improve. And that is one of the work that ginseng does. I remember a lot of testimony we're getting on ginseng. So this product have all these loaded there. So for those, because the kind of food that we eat that will be against our DNA, and it begins to affect the testosterone count, because we need the billions for it to be able to transport into the female's what do you call this, cells, so that I can be able to match and get clips for fertility to happen. So also support mental clarities and concentration. So that is a powerful 4-in-1 product. Lastly, for female, call it cocollagen. Healthy benefit of cocollagen. Number one, hyaluronic acid, which is help in area of hydration. It helps your body to faster hydration, because body need hydration, because water is needed in the body to hydrate, because when your body is not having water being easily penetrated, then there will be issues. Okay, even nutrient in any food you won't be able to get into your cell. So you need this kind of product to help fast hydrations into your body cells, because water in the body actually help in area of taking nutrient into the cellular level. So it helps to have quick hydrations in your body system. All right, then hydrolyzed collagen, that is the main product of it, and also the cocoa. Now, it promotes healthy, younger looking skin, reduce the appearance of fine liner and wrinkles for those that have stretch mark, fantastic product, and for those that have dry skin. So collagen is fantastic in that area. Then sea salt, it contains sea salt, then it contains collagen powder to help you, to give you the nice flavor and nice taste of the product. All right. Then vitamin C also is another essential thing that help in area of collagen to build your, skin that are rubbing the loss is tightness. So that's one of the things that vitamin C does in the body system. So this product is really, really what? Fantastic. So this can be adopted by female, also male can also enjoy, but it can relax your body. You can actually take it at night, while the 4-in-1 can be taken at breakfast. So support healthy glow skin, promote strong bone and healthy joint. Now, you know, one thing about this product is collagen naturally support the cartilage. Cartilage is the brace in between the bones. When the cartilage is lost, because the body tap it from it, because you don't have it in the food you eat, so body begins to go to the joint in the body to tap your cartilage, because it's also needed by the body. And that is what usually causes the inflammations in the joint. We call it arthritis. So when you are drinking collagen to supply it, it's already loaded in collagen to supply it, to help you for those that have arthritis or gout, or gout. Chronic arthritis. I'm looking for the names that we normally call it. So this particular product helps in that area, and also help to take away dryness from your skin, and also make the skin to become porous. Promote joint flexibilities and mobility. That is flexible of the skin, because if your bone is not flexible, then you have a whole lot of issue with your movement of your skin. All right. So now let's go for that. With what I've discussed, I believe that you really want to have access to this product. So let's look at the reason why we should be part of Wider International, because the first ingredient, the first thing that can help us to drive this business is that fantastic product. The second one is the benefit. What is in for me? What is in for you? So you need to pay attention, because here we'll be measuring money. Okay, compensation plan. That is a plan that the company have for their distributors. And so in network marketing is a kind of system that supports you, that help you to keep earning an income even when your initial effort has been expired. Network marketing keep paying you because it gives you generational wealth. It gives you, we call it exponential income. All right. But if you work in an office, that kind of income is called linear income. Income that you have to fight for you to get an increment. But in network marketing, because it is people's based business, so once you bring in like five begin to multiply into five, keep going down the line. So as the thing is progression of a lot of people, then your income begin to exponent, begin to expand. Okay, that is a very good income. That is the description that Dr. Robert Kiyosaki gave to network marketing. So let's look at the plan that Wilder International is presenting to you and I. So we have income up to 11 different income from everything that we do, we put into the business. So let's look at the startup capital, because a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step in the right direction. Because if you start a journey and you are not in the right direction, you keep missing your way, because the farther you get to your goal. But once you are already on a journey in the right direction, okay, every step you take, you are closer to your final destination. So here is a startup. Beginner package, basic pack, which is 18,000. Okay, the BV that attached to it, that is the payment systems, is 16, while you have only one product, except the collagen will not be given, because collagen is around 25,000 for distributor price. The next is Achiever pack, which is 54,000, and 48 PV will be attached to that, and you have 3 products. Next is Legal pack, which is 162,000, will give you 144 BV, and 9 solid product will be given to you. The next is Classic pack, which is 324,000, and 288 points or PV will be attached to that package, and 18 products, solid of the product you can select from the 3 products. All right, from Vita, from App Plus, or from 4-in-1 product. Next, the biggest pack is called Royal pack. Royal pack is 684,000. We give you 608 product, 608 product, and 608 point. Why the product will be 38 boxes. 38 boxes. All right, will be delivered to you. So let's look at the plan now. The first bonuses you are entitled to is when you own the product, when you buy the product, you can sell to your neighbors at a retail profit of 30%. The differences from the purchasing power and the selling price is 30%. Now, that's about 22,000 naira. You buy 18,000, you sell 22, that's about 4,000. Good product. Good profit. The next is, when you registered someone, after you buy your package, you now use your ID or your username to sign up your friends, your loved one, your neighbor. Now, you will go to get, the purchasing. The purchasing means you repurchase products on your name. You also get bonuses on that after your first registration. So the next is direct referral bonus. Okay, direct referral means you registered someone with your username into the system, so you earn 22% of your sponsor package PV. Right. For example, you are a distributor and you register someone that buy one pack of 18,000, which is a single product, and it registered. You'll be paid 3,960 from that 18,000 you paid, because you register one person. Next, if the person you registered picked the next product, which is 54,000 worth of product called Achiever Pack. What you be paid because you register that person is 11,880. If the person decided to pick the bigger next one, which is 160-something thousand, you'll be paid 35,640, which is direct referral. The next is Classic Pack, which is you'll be paid 71,280. Final Pack, which is one of 600,000 plus, 150,480 will be paid for direct referral bonus. The next is indirect. That is the people in your first generation register people under themselves, okay, which is second generation down. So you start enjoy first direct, indirect. You earn what we call indirect referral bonus from 2%, then up to 50 levels down. That is called residual income. You are not the one who brought them, but the people you brought them, then the system started paying you this percentage, okay, which is fantastic. All right, up to 50 levels deep. Very, very good. The next bonus you will enjoy is called matching bonus. Okay, let's look at from different pack. The first pack is the smallest pack, which is the 154. On the 18,000, it cannot be matched. 18,000 cannot be matched. You only earn a referral bonus from that, but matching bonus starts from the second pack, which is the Achiever Pack of 54. So if you do 54 for someone on the left and also on the right, immediately the match will happen and you earn 1,890. Despite the fact you have earned direct bonus from it, then this two will match better to pay you this amount. So let's look at the second registration, third registration, which is 144 BV. Please, I will appreciate it if you can hold. I think I'm done it for you. I've muted you. It's always good to mute yourself so that you don't distract the room. So let's continue. 144 left and right. Okay, you will earn 1,950. So the next one is the registration of 160-something thousand, which is give you 288 points left and right. Then you earn 2,005 because you have matched it. The next one is the 600,000 plus registration, which is called Royal Pack. So per match is 4,000 naira after you have paid 150 each. You are paid 150 left and right because you register 2% direct. All right, so you also earn this 4,000 as under the matching bonus. I want you to understand that. So now let's look at daily matching cap. You need to understand when you talk about binary that is mixed binary, you need to understand all this that we want to talk about. The binary is your daily cap, You need to understand that. So first, that 54,000 registration, on it, you can do left and right, 50 left, 50 right, to give you your daily cap. If you do 51 left and 51 right, the second one will be taken to the next market day, the next payment day. Now, while the legacy part will give you 85 times in a day, when you read left and right, then it gives you 85 times. That is the cap. So anything above that, no. The next is classic, which is 500 times in a day matching, while the biggest one is infinity match. So let's look at what we just explained in practical demonstration. Achiever Pack. Okay, you have it left and right, which you're going to do it in like 50 left and right in a day, which is 1,890 times 50 will give you 95,500. So in a week, you get that 92,500 times 7, which is 47,500. So if you now use 647,500 times 4, will give you your monthly cap. I hope you understand, which is 2,590,000 naira. So the classic pack, legacy pack, you can match it in a day 85. Meaning the higher your package, the more your account is open for more you can actually grab on daily matching. I hope you understand that. So on this particular one, on classic, each a day can give you 500 and you can actually, okay, sorry, I'm talking about legacy, is 85, and you can do 1,950 in a day. I mean, per one, which is times 500, will give you 165,750. Why in 7 days is 1.160,250. Why times 4, which is 1 month, is 4,641,000. That is your monthly cap, your weekly cap, and your daily cap on a legacy registration. Next is classic. Classic is 500, which is a match there is 210,000, and times 500 will give you 1,050,000. In a week, we give you 7.7,350,000. Why times 4 is 29,400,000. That is what you can, your cap on classic registration. Next is Royal, which is an infinity. We're looking at 2.5 in a day. Averagely, we're looking at that because you can do more than that because it's called infinity pay under the matching. So 7.5 million in a week, while 70 million and above in a month, because it says it's an infinity. Once you're on that package, you are registered people that is paying that 600,000 plus left and right, so you can do it at these numbers of as many as you can do. Now, upgrade, meaning you are in a smaller package, you now move to a higher package. Let's look at it. The distributor can upgrade from a lower package to a higher package at any time by paying the differences between the two package price. Now, for example, let's assume you have 54,000 registration, so and you want to move to 160-something,000, so minus 54 from 160, the remaining balance what you are going to pay, and the minus the same product you have collecting from the bigger package and give you the remaining balance, and also the bonuses will be paid based on that price that you pay in. I hope you understand. Whatever your personally sponsored downline upgrade their package, you will earn a referral bonus on the upgrade amount, the same referral bonus percentage applicable to new package. It just like to not be as when the person is coming in newly and they pay that strong package at because of course you are paying the difference because you have earned the differences before, so you are now earning the balance now. So purchase will also apply to a package upgrade. So let's look at another bonuses. So I'm trying to scroll also that I can see. This thing is giving me, all right, I'm trying to see. Sorry, just a minute. Let me shift this thing to go up so that I can see the edge. Good. Uni-level bonus. Now, uni-level is another bonus that is, sorry, let me go back. Uni-level bonus. Now, sorry, I'm trying to, okay, build a strong duplicating team and earn from it. Get paid up to 10% down because you are in a higher package. That's why you can get to 10% down. I mean, 10 levels down, sorry. Your network total volume across 10 levels based on your package. Meaning it's only the royal package that can get to level 10 down. I hope you understand. No auto ship. Now, another fantastic thing is because in other plans, in other companies, they will tell you that you have to be buying product every month. No. In wide opportunity, once the system recognizes that you have some people that did the purchasing product, because the purchasing price is paid through unit level, automatic from the bonus calculated for you, the system will deduct a fraction to buy your auto ship. So when you come to collect your product, or after getting your bonus, you come to the office, they will give you your product that they buy on your behalf, and it will matter from your bonus. That is very good. So you don't need to be thinking that I have to buy personal IV before the month run to an end, which is a very good thing into this marketing plan. So now we are going for the incentive. Incentive is fantastic with wider opportunity. One, become bronze rank, which is having 3,000 left and right, which start accumulating from the day you come into the system. Once you have it left and right is balanced, then 100,000 will be given to you. Different from the bonuses we talk about that will be earning, but this one is an incentive. Become a silver rank, cumulative of 8,000 left and right. Because you have 3,000 before, you only need to balance with 5,000 left and right. Then the same will give you 200K. Gold level, which is accumulated of 17,000. So you have 8 before, balance 11 left and right. Then you have cumulative of 17 left and right. Then you earn 300,000 raw cash. Platinum, cumulative 45 left and right, and you earn 1 million naira. These are incentive, different from regular bonus. Next is Ruby rank. Ruby rank will give you need to generate 80,000 left and right, and you earn 5 million trip. You enjoy 5 million trip. We're still going to talk about it as we go for that. Now, Emerald will give you cumulative of 180 left and right. You enjoy 8 million raw cash. Ambassador, I'm accumulating 80,000 left and right. Then you can enjoy a small car of 15 million naira. Once you become governor by generating 760 left and right, okay, then you enjoy 25 million value of bigger car, which is a second car. Next is become a vice president to enjoy land owner worth 40 million. That is, when you generate 1.2 left and right, then you can, this cash will be rewarded or reimbursed into your bank account. President is 2.5 left and right to enjoy 100 million raw cash to be able to build on the land that you have bought. And this will help you to enjoy, to live in a very fantastic community in any city that you are in Nigeria. Now, let's look at the bronze. Bronze, like we said, 3,000 left and right, 100,000. I want to do it sharp. The next is silver. Silver, you get 200,000. Either you get a cash or you get the Android phone. The next is, when you become a gold, you are getting 300,000, which you could get a laptop or you get the cash. Let me take some more water. So let's continue. The next is, when you become a platinum, which is 45 left and right, then you have 1 million. So you could decide to ask the company to give you smart TV, or you get your cash, you go and buy your smart TV by yourself. But it's actually for that purpose. Ruby, which is 90 left and right, then you are enjoying, that is trip, international trip, which is 4.5 will be spent for your trip, your ticket, your food, your hotel, and everything. Why the company will still give you raw cash of 500,000 naira for shopping. You get 500,000 raw cash. Most companies I've traveled with, no one of them have ever given us a cash to do shopping. We have to go with our own car for shopping. But Wider said that you are going to be giving a raw cash that you can use to do your shopping. Okay, which is very, very fantastic. This, I can't wait to enjoy this. Next is for you to enjoy your, generate it, become, sorry, the thing is covered. I'm trying to open it so that I can have access to the information up. Generate 180,000 from the left, okay, also from the right. Then you will enjoy what we call 8 million raw cash. This one is the raw cash that will be given to you. So let's go for that. Now, once you generate 180 left and right, okay, then you are going to enjoy your small car, value 15 million naira. Okay, this is going to be your first car. Okay, the next one is when you generate 760 left and right, then you enjoy your bigger car of value 25 million naira. I can't wait to have this. I can't wait to have this. That is your position is governor at that point. The next is become a vice president so that you can be a landowner in respectable choice of your estate. Value 40 million naira by cumulative of 1 million left and right, and you get this award, landed property. The next is become a president. President will give you access to 100 million to be able to use that raw cash to build your retire home villa, which value 100 million plus the car, from the land you have purchased, you use this money to erect your fantastic building by generating 2.5 left and right. And from the day of registered, you keep accumulating it. That is the beauty of network marketing. I love this particular one. This one comes every blessed month. Monthly Performance Award. Now, despite the fact that you are using this same point to achieve those ranking bonuses, ranking incentive and all that, but the system say when you generate a 1 month left and right, 10,000 left and right, that is, you get 250 additional bonus, different from all the one we have been talking about since morning. Your rank must be above silver to enjoy this. The 2 legs must be directly sponsored by you, left, and the condition is applied, which is giving you the rules that abide by you achieving this. Meaning from your left and your right direct, who get 10,000 left and right, you are able to achieve 250,000. So here is the stockish. So we have the smallest stockish center, which you are, as a center owner, you enjoy 3% of every product that is picked from your centers. All right. If you also pick the mini shop, which is 5 million, you enjoy 4%. Then blah blah blah, all to the bigger size of the stockish center. Oh, my brother, my sister, this is where we just have to stop. The profit sharing is another fantastic bonus that you are going to enjoy. Okay, so the company is going to use a description to describe this. So this is where we're going to have it this evening. I want to, declare the floor open for question and answer. I believe I'll be able to do a justice for this presentation, and I believe that you really enjoy my presentation. So we are open the floor for question and answer. I want to ask a question. If you, I want to ask for obligation. If you really enjoy this presentation, please go to the chat box and drop value. Go to the chat box and drop value.